Hi! Welcome to the Keisha's Creations. Let's talk. All right. Yes. So let's get started. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Boom, right now. Okay? Let's get into it. All right. So I want to welcome you all to my channel with Let's Talk. Okay, so let me give you a little brief description as to what to expect. Okay, so my channel is going to be based off of let's talk about things. Okay, like let's just talk about it. Like, let's keep it 100% real.
Preach, sister.
I'm going to be able to give you my opinion or my experience on things, right? We're going to talk about things that most people don't like to talk about, especially those who have grown up in the 80s, those who grew up in strict households, those who are looking for outlets, those who are looking for answers. I got you. What I want you to do is don't forget to leave a comment, okay? Let me know if you have a question about anything. It could be about life, relationships. There's no zone over here that can't be talked about, okay?
You.
However, we're going to do everything with love, peace, and happiness, okay? We're going to have positive energy. This is a positive vibe zone, okay? With that being said, we're going to address issues. We're going to go over topics that may not have been addressed, okay? And you're kind of needing a little bit of clarity. And I'm going to give you that from my experience, okay? I am a Reiki master, a chakra and crystal healer, and I'm also an oracle, okay? I do readings, divinations, okay? I'm pretty accurate with a lot of things. So, hey, if you wanted to book a reading with me, most definitely leave it in the comments and I will get with you, okay? And we can set up something. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I haven't already taken questions, right? I've done a survey on some questions that people, may want answered. So we're going to start with the first one. The first one is how to control your emotions in a heated situation. How to control your emotions in a heated situation. Well, hey, it's easier said than done, right? But there's a way to do that. When someone is coming up against you with something that may or may not trigger you, but obviously it does trigger you, right? It'll trigger some emotion, okay? And a lot of it comes from childhood trauma. Yes, I know, right? You're probably like, I didn't think of that one. Yeah, sometimes when we're triggered with things as we become older, it's because of something that we were triggered with or we suffer from or we experienced as children or we saw happen to someone we cared about and we stored it here in our conscious mind. It's already stored in our subconscious mind, but it's stored in our conscious mind, right? And as soon as that situation happened, it's like ding, 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 it hits this and it's like, remember me, remember? And it doesn't even have to be, something that's present. It's something from the past still affecting you today. So I would say this, whenever someone comes, first of all, deal with your past, okay? I know. It takes a lot of work. It really does. And me, for myself, I have been working on myself for 8 years plus, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. I would say when someone comes to you with something that is unexpectedly, maybe sound hurtful, remember this. They are words.
Pause and think about it for a second.
Words that should not have an impact on who you are.
Real talk.
Remember who you are.
Let me say it one more time.
Remember who you are. And their words is their opinion. And guess what? They are entitled to their opinion, you guys.
Be you.
People are entitled to speak, to say, to do whatever they want to do. This is a free will zone in this world. Yes, in this world, we do have a lot of rules. We have a lot of laws. But however, if we think about how we are spirits having human experiences, we have to respect other people's free will to say what they got to say. Does not mean, though, that we have to take it on and say what you said, yes, that it describes you. No. Protect your aura. Protect your mind. So when someone come up, and hey, I know you may not win it every time now. You may not win it every time. Some people may trigger you and you realize, wow, I can't believe I acted like that. Or I took that in and I beat myself up. Well, that's where reparenting comes in, okay? We have to reparent ourselves. We have to give ourselves some TLC. We have to give ourselves some tender love and care. We have to give some self-care. Like me, to be honest with you, I dealt with a lot of negativity growing up, to be honest, to be 100% honest with you. I do have a lot of good memories, though. I had to go back in my mind and pull those good memories back so I can be in the present, okay? So I can live for now. Yes, I experienced a lot of things growing up, and we can go into more details if you want to know for another later video, but right now I'm going to stick with the topic, okay? And it says how to control your emotions in a heated situation. Just don't react.
Say what?
Let the person say what they got to say. You go in your mind and you be like, we're not going to say anything. We're just going to breathe, and then we're going to let go.
Okay, sis.
It's called being mindful. Mindfulness. It's part of mind transitioning, okay? Mind transitioning.
Wow.
So, next time someone comes to you and say, you know what? I don't like what you said to me. You hurt my feelings. You do this. I didn't realize I hurt your feelings. If I did, I apologize. Can we move forward? Simple. Instead of reacting, instead of saying, oh, well, you did this to me. That's it.
Okay.
Say, for instance, someone comes to you in another type of way where they, one come fuss at you about something that they did, but they want to put the blame on you.
And that happens.
Here's another one. Someone come to you, hey, you remember when you did this? I didn't like that. Oh, take a moment to sit and breathe. Like, don't internalize everything everyone says. Don't take it to heart. I know it's easier said than done, but try your best not to react before you have a moment to internalize what is being said to you and how it applies to you and how it applies to the people that's involved around you. Sometimes it's just okay to let it go.
Truth.
What they say, pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose them. Pick and choose them. Pick and choose your battles. Some of them not even worth fighting. I tell you. For me, someone come to me about something, I just sit there and I listen. And I'm like, before you know it, it'd have been done died down. Because right now, their energy's up. Your energy doesn't need to go up. Your energy needs to stay in the flow.
A higher frequency.
Right? And I'm going to tell you another thing that I do when I'm faced against someone, right? In a heated situation. I go into my mind. You can keep your eyes closed or open. Me, I know how to do them both. But sometimes I'll just close my eyes and I go.
I breathe, y'all.
Then I say a prayer in my mind. In my mind, I may say a prayer. Not a bad prayer, just a prayer of peace. I call on my angels. I call on my ancestors. Okay? I know they are with me. You need to know that they are with you too. Okay? So what I do is I call on my ancestors. Ancestors, you know what? I got this going on. This person in front of me. I'm saying all this in my head. Can you shield and protect? Can you bring peace and harmony within this situation? Because if I react, it's not going to be nice. And you've been and said some things that you wish you wouldn't have said. And later on, you probably, well, in the moment, you feel good about saying what you got to say because you feel like you took up for yourself. But for what? At what cost? You let that person just get power over you.
Think about that.
Instead of reacting, take a moment to internalize. Bring it on in.
You got
okay?
this.
Sit in your power. Call on your ancestors. Call on God. Call on your angels. Let them assist you. Don't say anything if you don't have to. But if you do, be like, oh, okay. Can we talk about this a little later? Can we talk about this a little later?
See what I just did?
Do that. Come back to it later. You'll probably realize that person forgot all about it, or they need to calm that stuff down, right? And you saved yourself words, energy, and drama. And remember, we're healing from our childhood trauma. We're healing from day-to-day life trauma. Everything doesn't have to have a response. Sometimes the best response is no response. It's just chill out on it, come back to it later. When you had time to calm all the way down, center yourself, plant your feet back to the ground. You hear that noise in the ground? The ground. Ground yourself. Remember to be present. And that's it. I mean, that's what I've done, and it has worked for me. I hope that it works for you. Matter of fact, try it out. Try it out for yourself the next time you're in a heated conversation with someone. Try those techniques. Remember, breathe, relax, let go, meditate, call on your ancestors, call on your angels, call on God. Let it go. Don't even react. Don't respond if you don't have to. Protect your energy at all costs, people. Protect your energy. And like I said again, if you would like to know more, you got another question for me, let's talk about it. Until then, bye.